Welcome back to the Dirt Wheels YouTube channel. Today we are testing the 2022 Can-Am Renegade X XC 1000R Sport Quad. There are not many big bore 4x4 Sport Quads available today, but those that do exist are powerful, effective, and seriously fun. Can-Am's Renegade X XC 1000R is a dedicated competition-ready sport 4x4, and it is a beast that has dominated the GnCC 4x4 Pro class for at least the last decade. At 91 horsepower, the Renegade's V-twin engine needs all the tameability it can get, and 3 selectable maps are the way to tame the beast on the trail. Can-Am's intelligent throttle control is a throttle-by-wire system, so throttle response is immediate but smooth. A selector switch on the throttle housing lets you change between eco, normal, and sport modes. The sheer power of the machine dominates your first impressions. You soon realize that the sport setting is for when traction is abundant, you have lots of room ahead, or the view through your goggles is full of towering sand dunes. If you're not careful, the Renegade is punchy enough to jump the front wheels off the ground with just throttle, and that is unusual for any quad with a CVT drivetrain. The automatic transmission has high and low forward gears, neutral, reverse, and park. The rear differential is always locked, but Can-Am's Visco-Lock front differential locks when the system senses rear wheel slip. In low range, the engine braking was heavy enough to throw us forward when we let off the gas. When we were pushing the pace, we felt a correct amount of engine braking without it lunging us forward when closing the throttle. The Can-Am has 3 hydraulic disc brakes. The brake lever on the left side of the handlebar engages all 3 brakes, but braking power is proportioned towards the front brakes. A foot-operated rear brake pedal on the right side floorboard is in a slightly awkward position, although it is still useful. We primarily used the handbrake lever during our rides. The Can-Am front suspension has arched double A-arms with a front sway bar and 9.2 inches of travel and Fox 1.5 Podium RC2 shocks. In the rear, Can-Am stuck with an independent torsional trailing arm suspension with 9.9 inches of travel with more Fox shocks. The rear shocks are mounted leaning to the rear, and that looks unusual but works fine. High-speed riding is confidence-inspiring, and the harder we hit uneven spots, the smoother the suspension worked. If we weren't really hammering the corners, the front end wanted to push a little bit, but in general, this quad has great handling with minimal body lean. Weaving through technical uphill terrain was some of the most fun we had on the machine. Four-wheel drive was our best friend through those sections, and it not only helped maintain the front end's forward motion, but made the steering accurate and planted. For dunes, the combination of massive power, big tires, and crisp suspension kept the machine controlled and ready to play. It is unreal fun for a 710-pound quad. We can see why it dominates the GnCC 4x4 Quad Pro class. The lights are impressive at night. The main gauge includes all the usual meters along with a clock and four-wheel drive indicator. The key is a digitally encoded piece that clips on tightly instead of being inserted in an ignition switch. This is a race performance sport quad that should be respected on the trail. It has the power to do utility work but is better equipped for sport riding and competition. We love the aggressive sound, look, and performance of this machine. At $13,199, it comes race ready. You can check out different price packages and build options at www.canambrp.com. Look for a full review in Dirt Wheels magazine. Please subscribe to the magazine, look for news on www.dirtwheelsmag.com, and follow us at Dirt Wheels Mag on social media platforms.